We begin tonight with developing news on a deadly plane crash in New Bedford. I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Kim Kalunian. It's a tragic story we've been tracking since the crash happened this afternoon. Tonight we're seeing new viewer video of the plane apparently spiraling out of control moments before it plummeted into rural cemetery. Tonight we've learned the name of the pilot who was killed, and we have team coverage tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Nesbitt is standing by with reaction from the pilot's wife. But first, let's go to Sheena Lusciuto live in New Bedford with the latest.
Well, tonight, family members confirmed to us the pilot's name is Paul Vidal of Westport. Now, several witnesses in the area here say they saw the plane flying low, and sadly, they say they knew this would have a tragic ending. A deadly plane crash ends here at the rural cemetery in New Bedford.
A low-flying plane went down, came back, crash.
The plane catching the attention of the neighborhood moments before. The Federal Aviation Administration says the crash unfolded around 3 o'clock Monday afternoon.
And he was circling, and then all of a sudden he was kind of low, and then he started going on an angle. I thought he was going to go circle back around again, and then he started going upside down, and he just nosedived, and I was like, he's in trouble. And I heard thud. I just heard it thud, so I knew he had crashed.
This is video sent to us by an Eyewitness News viewer capturing the plane as it goes down.
Landed right near the walkway, not far from this wall where there are houses over here, so I'm surprised. I'm glad he didn't hit a house.
You can see what's left of the Cessna 150 destroyed, spread out over headstones. The FAA and NTSB continue investigating what went wrong.
The plane was mangled and there were parts pretty far away from it.
A painful image some neighbors saw just feet away from their own homes.
Basically a mangled mess. You can't really tell other than seeing something like the tail assembly with the plane numbers on it.
Now, much of this area is still blocked off, and it will be for hours as authorities continue to investigate. Reporting live in New Bedford tonight, I'm Sheena Lusciuto, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Sheena. And as you just heard, witnesses are sharing the moments they looked to the sky and knew something had gone terribly wrong.
And following this afternoon's deadly plane crash, tonight we're hearing from the widow who was married to the pilot for 48 years. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Nesbitt joins us now live from New Bedford with more team coverage.
Carol Ann Vidal was shocked to find out that it was her husband who was involved in today's crash, telling us a little bit more about the pilot. When the Cessna 150 crashed around 3:30 p.m. Monday afternoon in rural cemetery, its pilot lost his life.
The crash resulted in the death of the pilot of the aircraft. We do not have reason to believe that there were any passengers.
Mitchell says that no other injuries occurred on site at the time of the crash.
He enjoyed everything. He loved astronomy. He loved flying.
The pilot's ID, Paul Vidal, of Westport, Massachusetts, was confirmed by his wife, Carol Ann Vidal. She says that her husband talked about what he would do if he was ever in an emergency during flight.
I remember him saying that he'd always do that. He'd try and, if he had to come down, to not hurt anybody. So he was a good pilot.
While the FAA and National Transportation Safety Board investigates, Mayor Mitchell is asking for the public's help.
Ask for the public's cooperation as investigators do their work, and I would just ask that everybody stay away from rural cemetery. It's a big place.
Vidal's family awaiting answers as to what happened in the sky above New Bedford and why.
We had a good life. Just, it's over, and you're going to pick up the pieces. It's hard, he's not coming home.
Lieutenant Nate Rodriguez with the New Bedford Police Department told me that he expects there to be an update on the investigation Tuesday morning. Live in New Bedford, I'm Rob Nesbitt, Eyewitness News.